So Parcel time on In It to Spin It as we make our return does indeed involve My Morning Jacket, one of my favorite bands of all time, one of only a handful I've seen double-digit live. This is a special package, My Morning Jacket's second album, At Dawn. This is a test pressing of it. I picked it up for a great price through Discogs and Darla Records. There's only 3 of these that exist. One remains with the record label, another guy has one, and I've got the other one. As you can see here, they're in plain white sleeves, just labeled A, B, C, and D. It's a double vinyl, all the way back from 2001. Probably my second favorite studio offering from MMJ, and I will keep this baby safe in my collection for years to come. That was a crazy night I spent with the Pretties a couple years back. I've gotten to know these guys for their first album. We did an interview. This is their second album, Soiree, that has just recently come out, and I gotta tell you, it is very well put together. Such growth for a band. They sound so good on this, from garage rock to 60s soul to straight rock and roll. 100% visit their Bandcamp, Pretties Soiree. We were there for the LP release, and the talented local Vancouver singer-songwriter Malcom started things off.
The sky, you were staring there too. You go where you will, know where you want. You go where you will, know where you want.
Malcom's put out 2 other albums under the Dada Plan name. Really cool stuff, pushing the envelope, sort of psychedelic, trippy, really well written, put together, great harmonies, melodies. I've got the utmost respect for this guy. It was a really cool performance. He's a super talented guy. Really nice, captivated us.
You go where you will, know where you want. You go where you will, know where you want.
Action?
Okay, action.
Hey everybody out there, we are here once again in Vancouver outside Fortune Sound Club with a 4-piece coming out of Vancouver, making some great music. I've been loving it on the Bandcamp. This is Highland Eyeway. Say hi to everybody out there, guys. Spencer, Massimo, Houston, and Griffin. Great to be out here with you. Like I said, been loving the EP. Came out just under 2 months ago, I think, called Royal Green. Just got a little copy here, physical form. It's a great 5-track EP, I think. It's not your first real release, second, right? Jennifer's Basement.
Yeah. We had some basement demos before this. It's our first studio EP though, so.
Yeah, so first time in the studio, like you said there, you're happy with it?
Yeah.
Let's first, before we get into that, let's talk about formation. I understand a couple of you guys have been playing for quite a while together. So how did it all come together?
Yeah, like, I guess me and Spencer, the drummer, we started jamming when we were like 9 years old together, and
Impressive.
yeah, we had some cool chemistry, and we kept working together over the years. And this band started in August or September 2014.
Yeah.
We recorded our EP as a 3-piece, and we've been writing some new tracks. And I invited Griffin in as a guitarist, and we've been really enjoying the new sound.
Yeah, it's really working. I love it. I'm stoked to hear some new stuff tonight. I'm sure you're going to play some, right?
Oh yeah.
Talk about how that came together musically. I mean, the EP standouts are obviously Fryin' and My Favorite Pathways. Maybe touch a little on either of those tracks. It's really jammy, atmospheric, spacey stuff. It's really good. I love it. Lyrically, where does it come from?
I think Pathways is kind of, I guess, the first versus Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. it was like an instrumental for the longest time before, and I just wrote some lyrics on it. Then we recorded it all in the studio. Then like right before we finished recording it, Houston made his vocal part, which is like my favorite part in the song, probably the
mine
end.
too.
You know,
Now, there's a funny quick thing I want to mention about it, because for some reason that song reminds me of like Soundgarden, that second vocal part, but it doesn't like sound like Cornell. And I didn't know whether I was going to mention that or not. And you met me at the door wearing a Soundgarden shirt tonight.
Nice.
So I thought that was kind of appropriate.
Cheers,
to mention.
dude.
But yeah, I love the vibe in that song.
Yeah, there's definitely an influence in there somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to ask you your influences too. So I guess the 90s sound.
Yeah, you guys want to shoot some off?
Yeah. What do you got? Where are you guys?
Like Dinosaur Jr. is a big one for us, I think, for sure. Alice in Chains, stuff like that.
yeah, I was really into like this album by Dead Meadow called Feathers. Like it kind of changed the way I thought music could sound.
Nice.
How I would want to make music and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the first shoegaze record I listened to like back in the day in high school, so that's a huge influence. So.
Okay.
A big influence also, I think, would be the Smashing Pumpkins. Definitely, I would say Jimmy Chamberlain's my favorite drummer, and we all love Billy, right?
Smashing Billy. Also, Brian Millsap Massacre, probably my favorite band. We all like My Bloody Valentine. We've gotten into recently.
Okay.
There's many. Neil Young.
Neil is so
Kurt Cobain for sure.
It was like the best show I've ever seen. At Rogers Arena, like where it's supposed to be the shittiest sound, it was like the best thing I've ever heard.
Crazy Horse?
Yeah, like Crazy
That was
Horse.
sick.
Yeah. He was doing like 10-minute solos for every song.
Everyone
Fucking
talks
amazing.
about that one. 'Cause
That
I
was
saw
the
him, I've
best
seen him
show.
since there, and it just pales in comparison. You got it.
Really?
Crazy Horse.
Yeah.
Well, it's still amazing, but there's nothing like hearing Crazy
Yeah,
Horse.
Crazy Horse is bad.
Lyrically, it's kind of sparse, right? On the EP, you're kind of letting the music more talk for itself. Now, the natural progression is going to be the full length. Like you guys said, you've been recording some new stuff with the 4-piece, and are the songs going to be similar lyrically? Like, is there going to be more to them from that point of view, or is it going to be still the instrumental stuff?
I think there's gonna be definitely like more lyrically, like more different lyrics, like, and there's might be 1 or 2 instrumentals.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's still all coming together right now.
Yeah, we're really happy with like the new material. Tonight we're actually not going to be playing anything off Royal Green. We're just going to be playing our new stuff, so you'll get an idea of what's going on.
Cool.
And,
I think our sound is evolving actually quite a bit, even since Royal Green. We're kind of going for there's gonna be more vocals, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think that also we're gonna go for like a little bit more of a crisp sound.
Yeah.
A little bit less like up in the air.
Less
Crazy.
muddy.
Yeah.
like Royal Green's super fun and kind of like there's a lot of like kind of punk and angst or something. Like when we
More
were
crazy.
that time in our life, like we were not grounded.
So that's where you're coming from for that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Who would you guys love to open for in a perfect world? I guess all those bands you just named.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dino Jr. and Malcom.
It's funny to say. I don't want to like really point anything out, right? It's kind of don't want to put hopes out.
I think King Tuff's pretty cool. Like I think we could put on a pretty good show with him.
Yeah, that's a good match for sure.
I think so.
He comes through here a lot.
Smoking pie.
Hopefully we'll open up for BJ.
Gotta wait
That'd be
probably
awesome.
another 9 years.
Seriously.
2016 is almost over. Do you have any favorite albums of the year that you guys have been listening to, dominating your?
Damn, albums from this year.
Tough question.
From this year. Besides anything I've already said. Like Third World Pyramid, but like I've already talked so much about those guys. Like
I think one album that was really influential for us when we were developing was Dead Soft's full length that they released a while ago. Like 2014, saw them at a house show and seen them for a few shows, and I really enjoyed their energy and big influence at the time.
Great
for sure.
Vancouver band. That album will go on as a timeless classic. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolute perfection. Cool. Well, anything else you guys want to talk about? Keep it short and sweet, and let's get in there. We're celebrating. Did I already mention what we're celebrating today? The lineup.
You did.
Yeah, celebrating the second album of the Pretties. I want to make sure I said that.
Yeah,
But,
we're honored to be invited by the Pretties. We love the guys.
Yeah.
We've played with them a few times. I got to see them at Reflandia in Victoria at the festival, and that was cool. And
Always a fun time with that
Yeah.
bunch.
Fun
And
dates.
Girlfriends and Boyfriends also on the bill. I think it's the first or second show with their new bass player Ben has joined them too, so that should be a good night, man. But I guess no date ready for 2017 for the new album. Or
No,
anything?
not
Just
even
whatever,
close.
yeah. Well, good luck with it, man. Like I said, this thing is such a strong showing. Probably great stuff to come from it. I've been
Thank
listening to it over and over, but let's do it. Yeah, that was a
Appreciate
great
it, man.
talk. Yeah,
Thanks a
hopefully
lot, man.
rip it up live.
Yeah.
Awesome, thanks.
Thanks a lot. We got one more song for Highland Eyeway. Really thankful for the Pretties to invite us tonight. One of my favorite bands. Make sure to pick up a copy. $15 over the table, their new record.